what you understand principle of management? So any one of you unmute your mic and share what you understand about principle of management. Nobody? Abhinaya C. Abhinaya C is there? Abhinaya C.
Yes, sir.
Please, what do you understand about principle of management? Hello? Abhinaya C. Are you there? Abhinaya C. Okay. Abhishek. Abhishek, are you there? Unmute your mic. Abhishek. Okay. Aishwarya Devi.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please share what you understand about principle of management. It may be in Tamil or it may be English. No problem. What do you
Sir,
understand?
principle of management means it includes that activities, sir, like how we plan and organize certain things, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. Please share your feedback about my teaching because I am new to this college and also I am handling the subject for you the first time. Can you understand my way of approach?
Yeah, sir, I can understand, sir. Your way of teaching is good, sir. We will be more comfortable when the days pass on, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Is it audible? And whether I'm going fast?
No, sir, you are not fast, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, thank you. Please unmute. Please mute your mic.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thanks. Okay, next. Next, we are entering into the syllabus. So, Unit 1, Introduction to Management on the Organizations. So, the first unit, we are going to see the brief overview about management. What is management and what are all the process involved in the management, what do you mean by manager versus what do you mean by entrepreneur. Okay, so these are all the basic terminology in the POM subject. So we are going to discuss the basic terminology in our first unit and also what is organization. Okay, what is organization, what are the culture and what are the trend, what are the process involved in the organization. So these are all the things we are going to see in our first unit. Okay, that is called Introduction to Management and Organizations. Next, unit 2, planning. Okay, so unit 2 is the planning. The term itself, you can get some idea. Okay, so planning is nothing but formulating procedure or formulating idea. Okay, so the term itself you can easily understand. Okay, suppose in your college maybe a symposium. Okay, you can take a event called a symposium. If you're going for symposium, first maybe you will discuss with your coordinator. Okay, your staff member, the staff member and you. Okay, you will be planning the schedule. Okay, so when we can go for invitation and when we can go for the next process. Okay, so you will be list outing or you will be putting some checklist. So you will be planning, okay, the date and time. Okay, so when we conduct this event, when we conduct this event, you will be planning. Okay, that is called planning. Okay, like that in organization also you will be having some plan to achieve the goal of that organization. So those things we will be discussing in our unit 2. Then unit 3, organizing. Okay, so okay, once the planning is over, then we will be going for put plans into action. Okay, put plan into action is called organizing. Okay, uh, the thing is, once you reach the date for the symposium, then you will be going for the organizing. Okay, so you will be starting from the validation inaugural, then you will be going up to the end of validation program. Okay, so that is called organization. Okay, well, put plans into action, that is called organization. So those things we will be discussing in our unit number 3. So unit number 4 is called directing. Okay, well, so directing is nothing but motivating. Okay, directing is nothing but motivating the colleague, or motivating the student, or motivating the peoples working together in the team. That is called directing. Guiding the activities. Okay, well, so we can say motivating, or indirectly we can say guiding the activities. Okay, suppose the students are organizing some event in the college, the faculty members should direct the student. Okay, meaning that the faculty member should motivate the student. Then only the students will perform better, or the students may not have some idea in that event. Okay, how to start or how to go on that. Okay, the staff members might have some idea on the event. Okay, so that time the coordinator or leader, whatever you can say, or staff member, whatever you can say, that person should involve and he should give some motivation. Okay, that is called directive. In the organization also, you will be having some manager. Okay, if you're going for some IT company, you will be having some manager, project manager or team manager, something will be there. Okay, that person has to involve, okay, in the particular team, and he has to motivate. Then only the project can be completed, the goal of the organization has to reach. Okay, that is called the directing. The last unit, controlling. Okay, so controlling is nothing but measuring performance of ongoing activities. Okay, that is the first thing. Okay, because if you want to reach the target of the particular year, then we want to review. Okay, we want to review the ongoing status, then only we can reach the target. Okay, so measuring the performance of ongoing activities. Okay, that is the one thing called controlling. Next thing, determining the next action plan. Okay, determining the next action plan. Okay, the performance has been ongoing activities is measured, then we want to go for the next action plan, whether we want to go for improvement or whether we want to go the same level. Okay, so those things are called controlling. Okay, so these are all the 5 units that is given by the Anna University. So we are going to learn these 5 units in principle of management. One thing, so this is not our core paper. Okay, so the students may be thinking that maybe the core paper, then you will be having some equation, derivation, formula, then parallel lab you will be having. Okay, so those things you will be having in your core subjects. Okay, like PLWG, VLSI design, like that. But this is entirely management paper. Okay, it is entirely concerned that NBA students, they will be studying this POM and all. Okay, so no need to worry about the subject principle of management. This is not your core subject. Okay, this is completely a theory subject. Okay, there is no derivation, there is no much problem. Okay, so you can easily learn this subject, and also you can easily clear this paper. Okay, so these are all the textbook. Okay, which is given by Anna University. Okay, Stephen P. Robin and Mary Culture. Okay, the subject book name is called the Management. Okay, then J.F. Stoffner, Freeman, and Daniel Gilbert. They have prescribed the book called the Management. So these are all the 2 textbooks are available for Principle of Management. Next, these are the reference book. Okay, so if you are going for some foreign author books, then you can prefer the first one. Okay, Stephen P. Robin. Okay, so this book will be good. Maximum it will cover all the units. Okay, if you want to go for some foreign author book, then you can go for the first book. Okay, Stephen P. Robbins. Okay, next, need to study this course. So everyone will be thinking that why I want to learn this subject. Okay, why I want to learn this subject, or why I want to learn this course. Okay, well, main objective of POM is you want to understand the process involved in the organization. Okay, maybe you are an employee. Okay, maybe if you're completing your degree, then you will be entering into some IT company, or it may be some industry. Okay, that in the industry or in the organization, some procedure or some protocol they are following. Okay, that was implemented and they will be following. So you want to understand. Okay, you want to understand the flow of that organization. Okay, well, that the process of the organization you want to understand. For that, you need to study this kind of subject. Okay, you want to study management or Principle of Management. Okay, any one of the subject you want to learn, then only you can understand what is organization. Okay, I think you will be saying that IT company, that is CTS, Wipro, TCS, like that you will be saying. But in general term, those things will be called organization. It may be a CTS company, but general it will be called as organization. Okay, so you want to know what is organization, what are all the process involved. Okay, next thing is what is management. Okay, what is management, then what is manager. Okay, what is the manager, and what are all the roles involved in a manager. Okay, you can say manager or leader, both are similar. Okay, there is no much difference. You can say manager or leader. Then what are the roles the manager has to perform. Okay, suppose if you are joining a IT company, suppose after some couple of years, you'll be getting a promotion called a team leader or project leader. Okay, so that time you need to coordinate some colleague or some peoples. Okay, in your team. So that time you should have some leadership skill, then only you can coordinate the team. Okay, so what are all the leaders skills are needed. Okay, so those things you want to know. Okay, then only you can survey in your industry. Okay, so those things we will be studying in this subject. Next thing is what are the framework we have to frame. Okay, what are the procedure we want to frame to achieve the target. Okay, because every organization they will be traveling towards the target. Okay, so to reach the target, how to frame the steps. Okay, so those things are we want to learn. Okay, so this is the applications. Okay, so these application will be helpful for us to survey in the industry. Okay, so the main thing is uh, the main thing you want to learn how to plan. Okay, if you're going for industry and you'll be getting some position, you may be a team leader or you may be a project leader. Okay, so you want to plan your project, how to start. Okay, where to start, something like that. Okay, so planning, you want to know about planning, organizing. Okay, how to organize the project, or how to organize the event, something like that you want to learn. Next, directing. Okay, directing is nothing but motivation. Okay, how to motivate the peoples to complete the task in the on time. Okay, next, controlling ongoing performance. Okay, verifying the ongoing performance and going for the future plan. Okay, so this is called controlling. So these are all the topics we are going to learn, and it will be helpful for you when you enter in the industry or it may be a organization. Okay, is it useful for you? Please, anyone of you reply. These are all the applications of POM, whether it is useful for you. Anyone of you please reply. Yes, Aswati PR. Okay, Bhuvneshwari. Okay. I think there is no response from boys side. Okay, Karthikeyan, good. Okay, fine. Next, unit number 1. So we are entering into our first unit. So introduction, the first syllabus in your syllabus, the first topic called the introduction. Okay, in that a successful manager need, ஒரு successful manager இருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா what are all the skills they need. Okay, that's the first topic in your syllabus. A manager or leader, okay, both are similar. Okay, if you are going for industry, you will be called manager. Okay, that's why in your syllabus also they are terming the term called manager. Okay, manager is nothing but a leader. Okay, first thing, a manager should have a leadership skill. Okay, so he has to coordinate the peoples and work together. Okay, that is called the leadership skill. Okay, next, ability to build and manage team. That is very much important because in a particular team, maybe around 5 to 10 members is there. Okay, so each of them will be working their own frequency. Okay, maybe someone will be very lag and someone will be complete the task in a very faster time. Okay, so the manager has to coordinate. Okay, first has to coordinate the team and complete the task on time. Okay, that is called the ability to build and manage teams. Okay, that is the second skill. Third one is motivate and keep employees engaged. Okay, so the leader has to motivate. That is very much important. Okay, if you're going for some IT company, you'll be working on a project. Okay, so you may be getting some error. Okay, maybe you want to complete the project within today, or okay, maybe you'll be having some pressure on you. So that time the senior person, that is called the manager, has to motivate you. Okay, so he has to give some idea how to clear the error. Okay, he has to give some sample program or some idea which helps you to clear that error, and from that you can easily complete the task. That is called motivation. And engaged, the leader has to engage with the team members. Okay, then only the team has to complete the task, and also the organization goal has to reach. Okay, next, to manage the interface with the customers. Okay, if you are going for manager level, okay, in industry, if you are going for manager level, you will be having customer relation. Okay, so the customer is the very important for the organization. So we want to maintain a smooth relationship with the customer. Okay, so the manager has to give a clear idea about the project to the customer. The customer has to satisfy. Okay, has to satisfy from the explanation what we get from the manager. So these are all the skills needed for a leader. Okay, so this is called a leadership skill. So I think leader or manager. So please, anyone give you your leader. Maybe you may be liking some person as a leader. Okay, please give anyone about your leader. Say example, I will give you an example that in our Indian cricket team, MS Dhoni. Okay, MS Dhoni is the captain or leader. He is giving better idea to the players. So from that, the team can easily win the match. So like that, you will be having a different person, and you may be liking that person as a leader or captain, whatever it may be. So please share your ideas, that I like this person as a good leader, or I like this person as a good manager, whatever it may be. Please reply. Reply, anyone? Abdul Kalam sir. Okay, fine, super. Next, he's a good leader or good manager. We can say anyone. Next, remaining all. You can say any. You can take any field. It may be a cricket, or it may be a sports, or a political, whatever it may be, or in your college or in your school life. Maybe you can say anyone. SB. Okay. 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 Super. Good. I think the same people are replying. Remaining all. Okay, fine. Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, fine. Next thing is introduction to manager's role. Okay, and the continuation, manager's role. So I think this will we can continue in the next class. I think around 2:55. So just come to an recall of this today's class. So the subject what we are going to learn this semester, MG 8591, principle of management. So the objective is evaluation of management. We are going to study the evaluation of management, functions and the principle of management, and the applications. Okay, so these are all the objective we are going to study in the principle of management subject. So syllabus, the first unit is introduction about management and organization. The second topic is planning. Third topic is organizing. Fourth topic is directing. Fifth topic is controlling. So these are the 5 units which we are going to study in our principle of management. So I have given the textbook, okay, Stephen or Robbins, okay, then a reference book, then application. Okay, we discussed the application. That is why we want to learn, or what are all the things which are going to gain from the subject. Okay, those things are called the application. Already we discussed, and then we discuss about the skills required for a leader or manager. Okay, so leadership skill and the ability to build the team, motivate the team to manage the interfaces with the customers. So these are all the skills needed for a manager. Okay, so these are all the things we have seen. So the next topic, manager roles and rest of the things we can see in the next class. Please reply whether my class is audible, and what you feel in the chat box. Please reply everyone whether my voice is audible, and my way of teaching. Okay, so please give your feedback in the chat box that I consider as the attendance for you. Please everyone reply in the chat box about my way of teaching. Okay, please give your feedback about my way of speech and our way of my teaching. Positive or negative, whatever it may be, please give. That will be considered as your attendance. So all of you, please give your feedback about my class. Whether if you need anything more on this, please give your suggestions also. Please all of you give your feedback about my way of teaching, so that will be helpful for me, okay, to improve myself in the future classes. So all of you give your feedback so that I consider for your attendance. Students, my mail ID, I will give you mail ID. So this is my mail ID, kannan.mece@sece.ac.in. So this is my mail ID, kannan.mece@sece.ac.in. This is my mail ID, and my personal number is available in your class group. Okay, so already I said that if you are interested in projects or some tool, okay, please feel free to contact me. Okay, so I will help you to start the project, how to implement the project in real time. Okay, not only a project, you can go for some prototype or you can go for some real time. Okay, if you're having some good idea, we can go for pattern also. Okay, so these are the things, it will build your resume. Okay, so it will helpful for your projects also, particularly students those who are interested in artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, please combine with me. Okay, I'm also learning and I'm also implementing the concept, so that will be helpful for you to improve your skill in the AI domain. Okay, so once you give the feedback, you can leave the meeting. So you will be having class tomorrow 3:15 to 4:15. Okay, so the rest of the topics we can continue in tomorrow's class. So those who are given the feedback, you can leave the class.